might have been the pre-tournament favorite here in this junior showdown. But Ben, it's going to be a good match. And I mean, obviously we're at the business end of this tournament now and a little bit more pressure. So we'll see how these players make the adjustment.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw a little of late results of Nico KONKEL. He's been improving a lot the last 2 years, playing in the U.S. Open, SVB Junior Open, and he did great. So his Fargo is pretty high. It's 664, I believe, and I'm looking forward to this because Savannah knows she has to get out a game to go through this semifinal. So looking forward to it.
Well, a lot of power in that break from Nico. No friends at the table, though. And that
Yeah, good
8,
break, square hit.
yeah, that 8 looked like it just coming to his aid to take the shot, the clean shot at the 1 away from Savannah. Savannah, no stranger to the TV arena, that's for certain. And obviously, being a local here in Las Vegas, she's going to have a lot of support in the crowd.
Yeah, definitely. And it's really great to be able to witness a mixed match like this because it's not often that we have a young man against a young woman like this. So it's really great. Left-handed player, sponsored by Predator. Great kick here, created distance between the balls, and the 2 ball is pretty locked by the 3. So wondering if she's gonna go for the 1. I'll try to play some kind of safety here. Yeah, that's a cut. A lot of traffic in the middle of the table, so she got away with it.
Yeah, she found some of that traffic. Good containing shot, that one from Savannah. Yeah, I think big things expected from both these young rising stars. One thing to have those expectations, another to live up to them.
Looks like an opportunity for Savannah here. I don't know if the 2 ball pass is the 8. I believe so, which allows Savannah to start the run from here.
I notice a
From this
lot of our
angle,
fish. Oh, sorry, Ben. I
no,
just
no
to
problem.
let our viewers at home know that Ben is commentating from France. I'm in Canada, so there's a little bit of lag between where our voices bounce off the satellites and we hear each other. So if we do accidentally talk over each other, we do apologize. Not much we can do about it.
So we could see from the previous angle that the 2 ball don't pass the 8, so she might cut this one cross corner, sending the cue ball up table. And I was gonna say that the kiss was on because it was pretty much straight into the pocket. So actually she has to hit thinner with more inside to avoid the kiss, which she didn't. So first real good opportunity for Nico here. We're gonna see this man at work.
Very nicely played.
Yeah.
Should be able to just kill this one and hold for position to the 4, just about where he's holding his cue now. Well, he thought different. He had a look from the middle of the table, elected to play the 4 into the corner.
Yeah, it's a good option because now you can draw straight back towards the long rail for position on the 5. And I'll tell you what, he has a powerful stroke and a great timing there, smooth. So that's the first good point in his game.
Yeah, and that was effortless. I like the way he's thinking his way through this rack. Just got to avoid that 7. Looks like he's done that nicely. Again, early indications Nico is fit for the fight.
Yeah, and for the moment we can see no body movements, no head movements. So strong fundamentals, strong basics here. So that looks really good, really settled.
You know what I look for too, Ben, in all the years that I've been broadcasting? I look for that, unpredictable or really movement that's difficult to try and explain what a player's doing. And for me, it's just a player that knows he's nervous, trying to settle him or herself down. But I haven't seen any unforced movement yet from Nico that's difficult to explain exactly what he's doing and why he's there. Again, tells me he's very settled.
Remember, he didn't lose a set in the first 2 matches, beating Joe Tate, with, as you said, was one of the favorites of the event. So he's pretty in shape and into that tournament. So
Yeah, secures the first rack in the opening set. Best 2 out of 3 sets. And if it gets to a third and deciding set and we hit 3-3, well, Savannah will tell you all about the shootout. She's won 2 of them already.
yeah, I was actually really impressed by the level she played in the last shootout yesterday. She made 3 in a row, but like effortlessly. It was really, really crazy good. So
Yeah, almost a carbon copy of her match where she beat young Mr. McFadden as well. Connor McFadden. He fell to Savannah exactly the same way. She was errorless in the shootout.
I didn't see for the moment many pro players break from the center like this. They all elect to break from the side, but he has a powerful break with a big pop, so maybe he can get away with it. Good break again.
Yeah, one just traveling a little too far for Nico for him to be able to attack.
Have different choices here. Can try to thin the one on one side or another. We're gonna see which side he had choose to create distance and try to get snooker. Yeah, the problem with this side was that he has to hit the one ball pretty thick, so it might travel on the other side of the table, which that's what happened. It was not an easy position actually. Very good shot there.
Very nice control of the one. Getting it behind cover.
Oh, he tries to kick and stick there with a medium plus speed here, sending the one ball. Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, the one ball goes directly into the three, but that was a good kick. But it didn't consider the direction of the one after the kick, so now I believe Savannah does see the left edge of the one ball, but it's difficult to manage something. Maybe draw back behind the 10. Yeah, like that. And I believe the jam cue is going to be out. Or maybe you can see the right edge of the ball. In this case, he could thin the one and go up table 2 rails behind the blockers on the long rail.
Yeah, he's got his playing cue out, Ben, so he can get through.
Yeah.
He's jumping a little, just over the edge of the 7. Or the 5, pardon me. Well, that might have been his break cue that he jumped over the 5 with.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it was the jump cue actually, the BK Rush white, because he's breaking with the gold, as you can see behind him. So it was the jump cue, and he perfectly jumped that ball.
Yeah, you mentioned he was a Predator sponsored player. He's got all the gear. So in their mind, he's got no excuses.
Since the beginning of the match, he didn't make any mistake. For the moment, the jump was high quality jump. Oh, maybe a little bit too far.
Yeah, you just spoke a bit too soon, Ben. Right when you said that, he just hit that a little harder, a little too much adrenaline in that back arm.
Yeah, but he really needed to go near the center of the table to not to have too much of an angle on that 4, so he really tried hard. Oh, the cue ball went too far. That was a good try, good effort, but he hit it a little bit too thin, so the 4 ball should have ended in the middle of the short rail.
First real chance for Savannah here.
Yeah, good shot. She has to follow 2 rails to try to catch the line of the 7 ball, sorry, on the side. Yeah, she could have hit a little bit harder than this to have an easier 7, but still okay.
Very steady. And I noted yesterday what I like about watching Savannah play is she doesn't mess around. She gets on with it. Very confident look at the table. I guess that's why they call her the Roadrunner.
Yeah, also a lot of experience from a girl of such a young age, so this is great to watch.
1-1 confirmed here. the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. It was Junior Showdown. Stars of the future. Front and center this morning. And the crowd starting to come out halfway through 10 days of this pool festival that the Predator Pro Billiard Series have put together. So many events have drawn so much attention. And we've got the best seat in the house. Comfort of our own apartments, Ben. Being able to watch
Yeah.
this long distance and offer our views.
Yeah, definitely crowded here, and if you are in Vegas, you can attend in person for free at the Rio Hotel. So this is great. But we also have free live stream on 2 TV tables, as you can see today on the semis of the American Junior Showdown. You have a Pro Billiard TV YouTube channel, but also Watch Billiard TV and many platforms and smart TVs, including Samsung TV Plus. So no excuse, you won't miss anything. Also on Facebook and Instagram on the Pro Billiard series pages.
Got to be a little careful here. Speed is everything. Just showing you from the 2 to the 4, ideally where she'd like to drop that cue ball.
Came up a little bit short here. She has a kind of a thin cut on the 4. Yeah, considering the position of the 5, she might elect it to go 3 rails here. Like stun with a touch of right just before the side pocket, and then long, short, long.
Yes, I think just wants to be sure in her mind exactly how she wants to attack the 5. Well, she's opting for the bank shot. Certainly offers easy position. More difficult
Yeah,
shot
great
on
shot
the
there.
4, but nicely accomplished.
Good control here on the 5 ball, kind of stunish to the opposite side pocket.
Great opportunity here for Savannah, a break and run out. And those really have been at a premium. You mentioned it at the outset. If she's going to try and beat Nico, she's got to bring her A game to the table. Well, so far, she's looking real strong. I don't know if she really wanted to carry him into the 10. It's no danger, though. Still nicely on the 10. And Savannah Easton, a break and clearance to take a 2-1 lead. This 15-year-old superstar in the making. Well, she's come ready for the battle.
Yeah, and since the beginning of the match, great level from both players actually. Not so many mistakes, like maybe one from Nico when he played the safety on the 4 ball, and then that's it, and it's already 2-1. So it's a high level match, a good start from both players.
Yeah, emphasizing the fact that that lax safety shot has effectively cost him 2 racks because he hasn't got out of his chair since.
Jumped up a little bit on that break, which causes her to lose a bit of energy there. So maybe that's something to work on. Try to really stay down, to really have compression on the cue ball so that the energy is transferred into the rack 100%. Good containing here, but I believe he would have preferred to have the snooker there, but that's just the way it is. Now if she can come in between the 2 and the 5, brushing the 1 ball, that could be great, because you have all the blockers over there. She hit it too thin, but yeah, that was the problem. This is where both players really can improve, is really try to see the path of the cue ball on the safety shots like that, because it wasn't like difficult, but it makes a great difference if you're hiding behind the 10. Because as we can see, they both can run racks, so the difference is made in the safety battles.
What a good shot that one from Nico. This was the only pocket available for the 2 from the 1, and he's right on it. Instantly, he's given himself a chance at the rack.
He really stays down on shots. I really like that. The timing is really good.
Well, the way that Nico's played that, this 5 must go by the 7 to the bottom right corner. Because he could have easily left himself angle to get on the other side of the 5. He's having a look at it now, but gotta believe it goes.
Yeah, I think everything's open now. Just have to be careful, and going from the 5 to the 6 is actually a little bit tricky. I don't believe he has the right angle to do that. I would have preferred to go a little bit further so that I have to follow 2 rails with high left, excuse me. And I believe he's gonna stun this. Oh no, that was the shot, okay. But see that he didn't have the ideal angle to do that, and from the angle he was, from the position that he was in, he should have put a lot more outside, sorry. But still okay.
Like you said, he stays very still, Ben. The young man in control of his emotions.
Yeah. Went a little bit too far. He's a little flat on that 8. Would have been a little bit comfortable to be a couple of inches far from the long rail, but Kind of small jack up, elevate, stun. Hit the long rail in position for the 10. Should be okay.
A very high standard exhibited by both players here this morning. Nico KONKEL and Savannah EASTON. Well, nothing to choose. 2-2, your score in the opening set.
Yeah, we have a fight here.
Yeah, the statistics pretty much say the same story. Slight edge and balls pocketed, but not many mistakes from either camp here.
Yeah, definitely for the moment, no missed shots, no fouls. I mean, really a good opening match here. And in the other semi-final, we have Payne McBride and Last Martinez, and they are all. Payne McBride is leading 2-1. I'll tell you what, this young man has a world-class break.
You took
Very
the words right out of
powerful.
my mouth. He can break for me anytime.
So now Savannah really has to take a safety game to the next level if she wants to take the lead in this match. Oh, she hit the point of the side pocket. So now Nico can see the one ball. But it's open. We can't consider it as an opening shot, because if he's going for the one, then the cue ball will hit the 10 and he'll lose a little bit of control. Plus the shot is very difficult, so you have to consider playing safe here.
Yeah, safety's not easy either, Ben.
Yeah, exactly. He's in a tricky position here. Yeah, this is a good containing. I mean, the shot was too hard and the position on the 2 was also too hard, so. Shot there. If you can go directly to the one ball, if there is a window, if it passes the 7, then it's a different story. Yeah, I believe he called the 9. He's gonna play a carom shot on the 9. Yeah, and the reason why he hit it too thick on the 9, he didn't use enough English to open the 9 so that you can go into the pocket. Well, good shot there, steady.
Yeah, again, both players looking rock solid. A little short of what was intended.
Yeah, because she kind of jumped up a little bit on this shot, so maybe she didn't push through the ball enough to have a good follow shot, but still okay. Everything pretty natural here. Yeah, one rail to go to the center of the table for the 5. I believe the 6 passes the 8.
I think that's exactly what she's intended. Just the inside of this corner available for the 6. May even flick the 8 going in. Or not.
Yeah, but she didn't want to touch the 8 because it's never good to move ball towards the center of the table, and maybe she could have been hooked by the 8 to play the 7. So definitely she wanted the 8 ball to stay there. So now she needs power, or she can go rail first also and try to go to the other side of the table on the long rail to cut the 9. That could be an option. Or she can power draw this directly to the 9. Looks like she's gonna do that. Yeah, that's great.
Just a half a chance in this rack. And Savannah's going to take it over the finish line. And with it, a 3-2 advantage in the race to 4. So impressive, both of these juniors.
Yeah, and the shot on the 1 was really the start of the rack. It was a tough shot because she had to roll it into the side pocket. She was really close to the short rail. She really stayed on so good on that shot to start the run. So hats off to her. We really have a high quality match here.
Yesterday, her tie wasn't quite to the same level. As I said, she ended up winning in a shootout, but she had a lot of anxious moments, a lot of unforced errors in that match from both players. But Savannah got a good sleep last night, probably put in a little time on the practice table. You know, I was thinking about this as well, Ben. These young players, they're only playing one match a day. Now, when you were 15, 16, 17 years of age, you probably couldn't get enough pool. All day you'd be on the table. They're
Yeah,
playing
to
one
be honest,
match. And
yeah, you're right. To be honest, I'm 47, and even at 47 years old, one match is not enough per day. So,
you know, they probably, and you think of a lot of the older players, and they're, especially if they've gone to the losers bracket, they're playing 2 and 3 matches sometimes. And these young players, one match a day, that's it. They don't need to bring their lunch pails. Good safety here. Difficult hit.
Yeah, I believe she has the window between the 5-7 where she's looking at for the one rail, which is not easy, but you really have to go 100% for it. Try to make it. Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh
is
wow.
so unlucky. Wow. Called the corner pocket, hit it perfect. So perfect, in fact, the cue ball followed straight through into the same pocket. Unbelievable, but she's got to keep her head high. Did exactly what she wanted to do. Just didn't legislate for the white carrying on.
That was tough. But the safety was good. And Nari really wants to make it 2-3. Oh, he's left with a tough shot on the 3. This is not a gimme because he has to like kind of stun it and go above the side pocket back and forth to the 4. So it's really not easy because I don't believe he can roll this one. A touch of left here, avoiding the side pocket. Yeah, and that's the way he's supposed to miss that ball, thick, because he's using left. So kind of a little compensation, but it didn't compensate enough. Just a hair, but with the power of the stroke, then he hit it too thick.
He'll be happy that he can see this 3 come to the table. Savannah would have really liked to have put the handcuffs on Nico here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's happy to see the 3 ball, at least the edge of the 3 ball. So now we can manage some kind of good safety here to try to take advantage of this rack in this rack. Yes, that's a good one. Wow, long distance jump here. I believe the 6 ball is really far from the cue ball, so she'll have to use power. I hope for her she can keep the cue ball on the table, handle, try to kill that cue ball. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that was
didn't
a
like
really
that
long
shot.
distance. Yeah.
Too far away, Ben. I mean, she landed right on top of the 6. And as you said, if she would have cleared the 6, hitting the 3, cue ball would have been airborne. Would have been hard to keep the white on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes players really want to use the jump shot to make to be sure to make contact. That's why they don't try to kick at it. So another chance here for Nico to go to a deciding rack in the first set. Oops.
I saw him come down and look. I thought he'd just float the 4 in instead of trying to stun over close to it. Unless he was trying to get to the other side. But the way that he played that.
Yeah, I don't believe he was trying to go to the other side. It's just like misjudged the angle on the 4 and slides too much. But we can say to all the people watching that it's a tough game and maintain the level they had on the first 4 or 5 games is really tough for anybody. and so now we are starting to see a little bit of mistakes and misjudgment, and as the pressure is getting high to the end of the set, so really tough to maintain the focus they had on the start. So this is one of the goals for juniors to when they're going to go for professional status, is to really try to maintain that focus.
How about this opening shot? Maybe mark that one down for a highlight here in the opening set.
Absolutely.
Again, slightly misjudged. Did not want to touch that 8.
Yeah, actually she didn't need any English here, any inside to go above the 8. So she uses inside, and so she went really towards the 8, directly into it. This is a good containing. But she really tried to hide behind the 10, but she didn't. And the thing is, the 8 ball is a little bit far from the short rail. When you play those type of containings, you really want the ball to go really close to the rail, because the closer to the rail, the more difficult for the opponent to play a safety. Difficult choice here. You could play also a containing. You could try to bank the 8 ball, choosing the right speed to leave it in the middle of the long rail. And you went for the cut. Yeah, he went all in actually.
No, I think he can start focusing on the second set, because this one looks like it's done and dusted. It was the 9 and 10 remaining for Savannah. Savannah Easton, as she has done throughout this event, she comes good when it matters most. A 4-2 win in the opening set. Both players look like they're going to take a short break, and Ben, I think that's our call to take a short break as well. Folks, don't go away. We'll be back with more action here from the Rio. Welcome back, everybody. Our referee gets the balls ready to start the second set. Savannah Easton has yet to drop the second set in any of her matches, but if you're a believer in any type of continuity, she's never won the first set in either of the matches that she's already won.
Yeah, and considering the level Nico had played the first two games, he was leading 2-0 and he was playing flawless. And then she won the 4 straight racks after that. So this is really a solid performance.
Certainly indications of her capability. She's going to maintain that high level of focus and commitment.
Oh, she could have done better than this, like brushing the one ball on the left, on the right hand side, sorry, and going short, long, and behind the blockers. Down table. So she left a tough shot, but open shot so that he can play safe or try to make the one on the side. That's a good shot there. I believe it was the mother of Nico cheering for his son,
I'm glad you knew because I had no idea.
So see, the thing is, she played a really like medium safety on the opening of the rack, and then Nico had now the control of the rack. He played a good safety, and now she got a little bit fortunate here, but he was supposed to get an opportunity after that. So this is to show the importance of the first shot after the break. If it's open and you can play a safety with like good form, you really take advantage of the rack. Great shot there.
Yeah, in two respects, because he's freed the 5 that was locked up to the 8. You see it again, just flicks that 5. Now the 5 is in the open.
Now he's gonna probably well, glued in between the 7 and 6. So now it's gonna be tough for Savannah to reach the 2, because the 8 ball is on the way on the short rail. So she might have to use left English to go in the line of the corner pocket, the bottom left. So this is not easy to reach. I don't know what she was trying to do there, maybe to push the 10 towards the 8. But anyway, it was really a tough kick.
Well, he's going to try and keep her in jail, it looks like.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, I believe. Oh wow, we even make it, so this is a disaster. Yeah, so the shot selection and the safety play are definitely aspects of the game that are really important, and they really have to master it, to work on it. First to choose the right shot and then to execute it correctly. That's a good one. So the two railer is on, and we see if he uses English enough to go two rails. No, not enough English here, but he might get away with it. No.
Yeah, as good of a potter as young Nico is, it's his safety play really that has proved to be his undoing. Still a long ways from over, mind you, but Savannah is dictating the pace in this match now. And life isn't getting any easier for Nico.
Yeah, the thing is when you start playing, you look for the basics, the fundamentals. You have so many things to check, technical work and stuff, and pocketing balls and the great patterns to run racks. And so often players don't look at the safety parts and the mental game as important as the other parts of the game. And if you want to be a professional world-class pool player, then all this has to be mastered. Mental game, safety play, kicking, jumping.
Well, that was a great escape from Nico there, and badly needed.
That's a good shot there from a jump shot. She could have drawn a little bit behind the tent, would have been of course better, but I mean at least she created distance between the balls. She actually drew a little bit, so now, considering the position of the 5 ball, you can go all in and try to make the 4 and going 4 rails for position on the 5, but it's a 100% shot.
Real test of cueing here on the 4. It's definitely there. 5 in close proximity.
Yeah, she really tried to keep the cue ball on the long rail to shoot the 5 on the bottom right, but that was tough. Yeah, I would have preferred to shoot the 5, even if it was a tough shot on the bottom right. Try to close the rack because she could have get shape on the 6. But of course, it's easier said than done. Good stroke here.
He's taking an anxious look at this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not.
you need to do a perfect stop shot on the 7 ball here. Yeah, that's great.
Extension.
Actually, the 7 ball is a big ball here. So she really, yeah, that was a good try. The speed was good, I believe, because she just wanted to push the 7 ball on the long rail, try to to play some kind of containing here. So I love the speed she used, but fortunately she went directly to the 8. But that was a good try. A bit short here. It didn't stay down good enough, like he's been doing all the match, to get the proper position, but still okay.
Look out. Yeah, not his best positional effort there. He's made this a bit tricky.
Yeah, and it's all because of the 7 ball, because he came up short on the 8, because it didn't stay down good enough. So now he's faced with a tough shot, and he can't control the cue ball. All he can do is make the 9 and try to go back and forth. Yeah, that's great. I mean,
He made that look a lot easier than it was, Ben.
yeah, actually, you use a little bit of inside in addition, so it makes a lot tougher. But he got away with it, so that's great.
Nico secures the opening rack in the second set. Few anxious moments, but it's a set he has to win to try and force a third. 1-0. He leads Savannah EASTON. Pretty close by all accounts.
Yeah, if you consider the number of missed shots, it's really nothing. But the safety efficiency is not that good. We were talking about this early on. It's definitely a part of the game that has to be mastered to maintain a good level of play throughout the match. Wow.
Yeah, such a strong break.
Yeah, top class.
But Savannah in just a little bit of trouble here. May be able to get through to the right edge of that one ball as she looks. But the safety, nothing easy
Yeah,
from
this
here.
is yeah, absolutely. This is really a tough situation here where she can only hit the side, the right side of the one ball. Cue ball's gonna fly 3 rails. Yeah, that was really tough. I believe she got a little bit of a roll here. I don't think Nico sees the one ball entirely. I mean, so he might have to jump a little bit. And this time he took his break cue, so that means he only has to jump a thin part of the 8.
Yeah, wants just a little longer. Takes his extension. Tricky shot, this one.
Yeah. So he might have to go rail first here to the long rail. Oh, he's jumping. Took the jump cue out. Good shot there. What a shot is this? Long shot into the diagonal to the bottom right. It's a do or die. Wow, great shot there. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, see how still he stays?
Yeah,
Almost
great.
always a formula for success. It's hard not to be impressed by Nico. He's got such sound fundamentals. I think, as you noted, Ben, he just needs to polish up his safety play. And there's going to be a lot of titles in his future.
Yeah, I love the way he killed that cue ball on the 6 because he had a lot of angle on the 6 ball. And I was gonna say it's a touchy shot, but it made it look easy, really.
And a 2-0 advantage. So he's raced out in front, much like the opening set, only to see Savannah bounce back. We'll see if she can do the same thing here. But Nico will get that break cue and kick things off in rack number 3.
Yeah, he actually won the first 2 games in the first set. So I hope for him it's not gonna end the same way. Opportunity for me to talk about our sponsors for this bunch of events. And the Pro Billiard Series sponsors and partners are Predator Group, Kamui, Yalin, Little Monster, Samsung TV Plus, Box Billiards, Fan Billiards Corporation, and Q Sports International. And we are playing here with all Predator equipment, Apex 9-foot pool tables, Arcadia Reserve Cloth, the Predator Arcos II balls, the Aeroracks, and the bridges. Didn't hit full in the face, so big break again, but not square hit. He almost scratched into the side pocket, so came up dry with a good opportunity here for Savannah to go to the scoreboard for the first time in this set. But the 2-3 combination is tricky. Oh wow, she went too far. Wow.
Yeah, I just got that one a little thinner than she intended. Totally lost the pace of the white.
Now she might have to go 2 rails and try to clip the 2. Maybe playing the combination. Oh no, the 2 ball passes the 3. No, but I don't believe the 2 rail is on. So she has to go short, down table. Yeah, that's a good hit. But she leave an opportunity wide open for Nico to take a 3-0 advantage in this set. Because now the 2-3 combination looks easy and everything is open. Tough layout though, because the 4 ball is pretty locked and the 5 ball, I don't think the 5 passes the 8. So pretty tough layout here for Nico. Got a lot of work to do to run this rack.
He's in good position really with the angle. And he could, if he wants to attack that 5-8 combination, Ben, he's ideally situated on the 4.
Yeah. I was wondering if he's straight enough on the 4 to follow this and play the 5 ball in the top right. Using
close,
high
isn't
ball.
It?
Yeah, it's really close. It might go towards the side pocket, but a little bit after the side pocket. It's tough to see from here, but he has elected to play the combination, I believe. Oh wow, we powered that 4 into the side pocket, going 2 rails into the 5. And he has it.
Again, very steady over the cue.
Yeah, but it's not out yet because it's pretty flat on the 6 ball, and the 7 ball is pretty much in the center of the table, so a little bit of work to do there. Check up, draw. Yeah. Oh, that's a great hit. This is a great stroke. And what a run out from Nico here.
Yeah, given the opportunity by the very poor positional effort from Savannah, just totally misjudging the pace.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
Three nothing confirmed. Set number 2. Looking to force a third and deciding set. I mentioned it yesterday, Ben, but as calm and collected as both these players look, we've already seen in the audience Nico's mother. I bet you she's not nearly as calm as her son.
Yeah, it's really difficult for the parents, I believe, to be watching from the audience and not to be nervous.
Nico leads 3-0.
He really smashed the cue ball, really good, really controlling what he's doing. Good compression of the cue ball. This is a really high quality break he has.
Yeah, and finally he's going to get rewarded. Yeah, he is very consistent with this break. He's got a lot of weapons, this young man. Yeah, it's a little thinner than he would have liked. The 3 is available, but to hold the cue ball for the 4, that's the problem.
Yeah, you really want to stay down and focus on making the 3. Pocket speed, if it's possible. I think it's on, but yeah, that's great. Good shot. Leaving himself the ideal angle on the 4 to go in between the long rail and the 8. Myself, I would prefer maybe to catch the line before the 9, like crossing the middle of the table instead of going into the balls. Yeah, he's going this way. Great shot there. That was pretty natural, actually.
We saw one break and run out from Savannah in the opening set. If Nico can complete the break and finish here, he's going to force that third and deciding set. And Ben, I can't see anything standing in his way right now. And they're hoping they're not going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
6-ball corner pocket.
Nervousness from the family. you can see this in their eyes. This is crazy. How tough it is.
Well,
But
more
it's good.
importantly,
Yeah,
the son is in complete control of his nerve.
yeah. This is also important to have the support of your family. So that's great. But Nico has been playing flawlessly on this set, and he deserves the win, really. Maybe only 2 small mistakes from Savannah, and the set was in.
7 minutes.
Well, Savannah's going to take a little break, but she's had a little bit of fireworks in this match. We're going to go back to the opening set and give you an example of what she is capable of. This is a great hit, this one from Nico. Beautiful hit on the 4, and he had to hit it. Savannah had him in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the thing is, maybe the kick was not legal, and that's why we had the slow motion on this position. But it's really tough to see. I mean, at the real speed in the moment to really have. Yeah, it looks like it touches the 6 ball before. Yeah, actually it's pretty tough to judge, but it's really close considering the direction the 6 took.
Another look
But
at the
Nico
tail of the
played
tape.
really perfect this set, yeah.
He sure did,
9-21. Yeah.
Yeah, one-sided for set 2.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Savannah is going to react to that. She took a little time off the table, maybe to reset, regroup. Because it's been like an hour and a half they've been playing. So she need a little bit of like energy to start that deciding set.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to go for a little walk just to clear your head. She's been in her chair for the better part of this second set, watching her opponent make short work of each rack and finishing with a break and run out. But it's hit the reset button, all to play for now, down to the third and final set in this one, the semifinals. Vying for a place into the final.
Third set, Nico to break.
So let's go. See if he can maintain that level of consistency in the break. Powerful stuff. Oops. I don't believe it's a foul because he didn't touch the cue ball with his tip.
Well, not a dream start to the third set.
That was a good break, but the cue ball got kicked into the corner.
Well, if she's straight on this too, she'd like to be able to draw straight back almost into the area the cue ball's at now.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
Oh, she had a bit of angle, so she could follow through, but ooh, has she gotten away with it?
Yeah, that was a little
Reckless
bit.
with the position again. Sorry, Ben.
Yeah, that was a little bit careless because she had ball in hand on the one ball. So when you have ball in hand on the one ball, then she should have been really straight on the two, knowing that the three ball was there.
Extension.
And she can't see enough to make this into the side, so she was lined up as though she was going to play it into the corner, and she's just glanced down the line. She wants that three to take.
Yeah, if she makes that three, she'll have position on the four, but that's a tough shot. She even hit it too good, like she killed the cue ball too much, but she didn't get position on the four.
4 ball side pocket.
Wow, is she going to jump above both balls or only the 8 ball to make the 4? Or maybe only the 8? Yeah. But considering the fact she had ball in hand on the 1 ball, then she's not supposed to leave the table at the opponent. If she really wants to win this match, she really has to bring a A game to the table again.
She can hit the four, can't make it. She's played a couple good bank shots already, most notably back in the opening set. Well, she's called the corner pocket, but this is really about safety.
Yeah, that's a good shot. But this guy is jumping really good. I think he made 2 out of 3 jumps in the match already. He has a solid pre-shot routine and it doesn't have any movement when he jumps, so that's why he jumps so good. That was close.
Second prize.
4 ball this corner pocket.
That was a good try. He really wanted to make that shot. Good attempt, yeah. That was a great hit from Savannah here. Classical rail kick. Tried to make the 4-ball, but really close.
Well,
It's
it's
really
going to
tough
keep
to
him at
judge.
the table. Sorry, Ben. It's going to keep him at the table, but that's where the happy stories end. Unless I'm confusing the 5 for the 7, in which case he's got a shot at the 6. He's looking at 6. So, yeah, the ball that I thought was the 5 is the 7.
Yeah, but it's pretty locked actually. Oh, that was a
That's
great shot.
terrific shot.
The thing is, by making the 7 on the side, it would run into the 8, so you really want to control the speed and the touch on the 8 so that you'll have a shot. Pushes it towards the top left corner pocket. I kind of don't like the speed he used here, because he was supposed to smash that ball, and going to the long rail back to the center of the table would have made the 9 ball a lot easier.
He's got a lot of confidence in his game. Doesn't mind the distance. And to open his account in the third and final set, Nico KONKEL. Well, come on down. This is your time. 1-0 he leads Savannah EASTON, and it has been all one-way traffic headed for Nico ever since the opening set. That's 5 in a row.
Yeah, considering the whole match, he played really great in the first 2 games of the first set, and then the whole second set. So he deserves the lead.
You know, he's tall and lanky and very free-flowing.
For the moment.
He reminds me a little bit of a young Shane Van Boning. When I first saw Shane Van Boning playing in Canada, he had lost a match hill to Johnny Archer at the University of Calgary. And I remember Archer coming up to me and saying, "This kid is a player. Keep an eye on him." I get the same sort of feeling for Nico here. Remember this young man's name.
Yeah, I wish him the same career.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm not looking to compare him in terms of what Shane has accomplished, but you know, he's got a lot of game, this young man, and you know he's going to get better.
And again, a terrific break, no balls, dry break, but a terrific break, like square hit, full in the face, big pop. So we're gonna see if she can bounce back in this match. But she's in trouble now. And the layout is not a gimme here. The 2 to the 3, you need a little bit kind of stand follow here, which is not easy to control. Oh, she decided to draw. Wow, she even touches the 6, so she missed that. A little bit fortunate here. Missed that too thin, but got away with it. Now, if she can play the 3 off the 5 and draw straight back for the 4. Oh no, maybe she couldn't.
Side pocket.
Yeah, she's going to play the 4 off the 8 into the side pocket. I thought she might take this path.
Yeah, this is workable. Drawing back to the short rail for the 5. That's a good shot.
That's a great shot. Great shot. Worthy of a lot more applause than it received. Because it had to be played at speed, as you said, Ben, to draw back for the 5. You saw Nico, when he left the table after the break, he kind of just shrugged his shoulders, and now you know why.
And now this is not a gimme because she has to play cross, because I don't believe the 3 rail is on. So, or she can stay underneath the 7 to pocket it in the top right. Yeah, but the problem of the shot she just played is that you are crossing the line of the 7 and then the speed is crucial. So she left herself the tough shot on the 7. And that was really a tough situation here. She has to make the 7. Pretty natural path for the cue ball 3 rails, if she goes for it. Oh no, she didn't.
Yeah, she kind of took her medicine there. She didn't try and force the issue after a bad positional effort. She accepted what the table offered.
Yeah, conservative, solid. Good shot.
Side pocket. 7 ball.
And she's bought herself a gilt-edged opportunity now to level it up here in the 3rd set.
Yeah, the 7 ball was really big, and this is a kind of a big mistake here to give ball in hand on a kick like that. So now he knows what to work on at the practice table.
Well, I'm not sure what you can account that to other than nerves. Just totally misjudged that one. And earlier in this rack, she really missed a straightforward shot into the same pocket, and it feathered the 6 and went in. She didn't get away with that one.
Try to accept this emotion, let it go and regroup. But it's easier said than done, of course. But you really want to, it's just a ball, so you really want to forget about that and stay into the present moment.
in terms of mental makeup, it's tough to top the Filipinos. You know, they just don't carry any baggage around. They live in the moment. Many of them, Ben, after a match, you don't know if they've won or lost.
Yeah, that can make a big difference in I mean in also in the emotions and your daily life as a professional pool player. Because if you stay with the bad losses, then you're going to spend tough days around the table. So it's really crucial to put everything behind you and move forward.
We'll see if Nico can find some success off the break. You know, he's going to pop it. He's got a big break.
And he's probably really happy to lead 2-0 after Savannah missed that easy 9 ball. Okay, 2 ball is in.
Chance. Pretty messy down near the bottom left, though. 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to reach those 3. Good shot there, good control. Yeah, he'd like to play the 5-8-6 combination if it goes, meaning he plays the 3 and then going short, long towards the 9 to play the combination. I don't know if it's on, but it looks like. So it's going to play stun with a touch of left, going into the corner, short, long, and all the way down table towards the 9 to play the combination. I believe it's a good decision. Tricky, but oh, he's going high ball directly. I don't like that because the zone is really narrowed by the line he took, but he got away with it, so I believe it was a better choice to go a short long, as I said, towards the 9 in the diagonal. But he got away with it. He's in good shape on the 5. So the thing is controlling the 5 ball after it hits the 8 to be able to get a shot.
Yeah, this is definitely going to open everything up. Now going to need a good bank shot if he wants to continue now.
So now that we saw the result, he could have followed a little bit with the cue ball to get a shot on the top left after playing the combination. But he has the bank. It was pretty dead. Didn't miss by much though. Good shot here from Savannah, recovering the bad miss on the previous game. That's a little bit careless, because the only position you don't want to have is straight in on the 8. But still okay. Yeah. Good shot there, but she's supposed to run this rack. She's not supposed to get flat on the 8 ball. So now Nico is at the table and he's in control of what he's doing, so it's always better to be at the table than in the chair.
Well, I think you're spot on. Anytime you let your opponent get out of his chair, things can happen.
And I don't think Nico will choose the right shot here. Sometimes you can fall into the trap that you see an edge of the ball, but I think the too rare kick should have been better here, with better chances of reward. She's nervous because she was left a tough shot frozen on the rail in the diagonal. That's a tough one. You really want to stay still there.
Yeah,
Tough to handle emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. She's fighting it a bit now.
Maybe she has a chance. But she's really young and a bright future in front of her. And so has Nico.
This is never going to be easy, though, is it, Ben? You know, when you start fighting it, yeah, look at her.
Yeah.
That says it all, that picture. And now it's got to come with a real good shot. Oh, so close. So close, and she's probably... Well, she probably can't remember the last time she had many chances to win a rack, and still, this 10 has to be made.
Yeah, and once you start missing shots, the thing is when you are a professional, that's where a difference is made. Because when you make a mistake, then you recover from it and you try not to make 2 or 3 mistakes in a row. That's what's tough, actually, and that's why the world-class players are so tough to beat.
Well, that assures Nico of nothing worse than a shootout, because even if Savannah won the next 3 racks, it would go to a shootout. But Nico definitely in the driver's seat in this match, and that is 7 racks in a row.
And Savannah took a short break. Tried to walk a little bit, get out of her chair, breathe, reset. You really want
Let
to
it look.
play as if the score was 0-0 now. This is what she wants to do. This is the mindset she has to have to try to get back into that match.
Yeah, it's a very good point, actually, Ben. You know, you play every match like it's one frame, and every frame like it's the next. That's the
Yeah,
mindset.
one ball at a time. But it's obviously she is actually now shaping her mental toughness for the future. So it's all about lessons learned and how you move forward. You only have two questions to ask yourself after a match. Even if you win or lose, it's what went well and what needs work. That's it.
Well, I won't be too bothered about coming up dry this time because a total eclipse on the one, so Savannah will just be pushing out here.
Yeah, and this is also a thing. He's been breaking really good from the center, but with mixed results. So maybe you want to have 2 or 3 breaks in your arsenal to be able to change when you still break good and don't make balls.
She started out so well, winning the first set 4-2 and looking very strong indeed. Hardly any mistakes from either player in that opening set. But
Yeah,
since then, Nico has wrested control away from Savannah. A few more mistakes have crept into her game. Some missed shots, some errors in positional play. They've all been put together to factor in the fact that she's lost 7 racks in a row. Nice touch on the 9 there.
yeah, but the choice of the shot selection was really good. You really want to use the natural path to be able to clip the ball and go down table to create distance. So the shot was good. She got a little bit of a roll hitting the 9 and going behind the 3, but shot selection was good. So let's be positive and see if she can come back from here. I wish she has that mindset, actually. Good shot there. Maybe a little short, but she's showing patience. Try to get an opportunity out of this rack.
I guess from that position, Nico has to be pretty happy.
Yeah. If she can't make the 1, then she's in trouble. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good touchy shot here because she couldn't make the one, and she doesn't have that many options to play safe. So that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good shot. Kind of kick and stick to create distance and get the snooker here. He's done it beautifully.
Ball, that side pocket. Pinball, that side.
Oh, she
Yeah, she
has
can
a
get
window
through.
in between the 3-6, yeah.
Yeah, she can get through to the bottom cushion as we look. She's nominated the side pocket. It's not going to be a million miles away. Oh, she's very. She didn't want. She wanted to get in just a little deeper, I think, with that.
Yeah, that's a good containing here. Classical routine safety shot of rotation games. See, that's the kind of shot where you want to go around the 5 and directly into the 9, but it's difficult. So maybe you want to do something more simple. Oh, I think he left the cut.
One ball, side pocket.
Possibly even off the 2.
Oh, that would be ideal to just push the 1 and no, she's going for the cut. Oh wow.
She can't believe it stayed on the table, Ben. And she hit it pretty well. A long, just off straight 2. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball. 3's over the other side. But from 3 to 4.
Yeah. Might need to draw this. Making the shot tougher to get the right angle on the 3 to go down table for the 4. Let the stroke out. Yeah. Not easy, never easy. You really have to be convinced to make the ball and draw back on this type of shots, and often when you don't have that conviction, then you miss. And again, a big mistake from Savannah here. She missed that 2 ball on the side. Was pretty open, pretty easy, I would say.
Yeah, she tried to force it. It was pretty straight. She tried to manufacture angle that wasn't there. And that could be costly.
She's getting another chance.
Well, I don't know why he didn't just float that in. You know, he elected to try and find that narrow window between the 6 and the 3, back out, but to me it looked like he could have just floated that 2 in.
Yeah, kind of killed the cue ball too. So now Savannah is back into the game. So she needs a couple of shots to get into some kind of rhythm and dive into that last set.
And this is the best example that you're going to see of how important it is to maintain a positive attitude, because Savannah's probably had, well, maybe 2 or 3 negative results already in this rack, and here she is with a chance to win it. So it's that important to always stay positive, wait for your chance, just live in the moment.
don't believe the 7 ball passes the 9, but it's close. So if it does, then it's okay. But if it's not passing the 9, then she's in trouble because she's dead straight on the 6. Yeah, I believe it does. And she has the right angle to reach G8. Ooh, it's not over yet. She's flat on the 8 and she might have to follow 2 rails with a higher left, going 2 rails for the 9 in the bottom left. So yeah, good stroke there. That was conviction.
Staying alive. She stopped the rod, finally securing a rack win, 3-1 still to Nico KONKEL, but Savannah EASTON, she'll be breaking in the next. Try to force
And she
that
has the
shootout.
support of the audience. That's a big point. She has the support of the audience because she's from Las Vegas, so maybe she's going to be thrilled to get back into that match and win it to reach the final. And remember, we have passed the 2 hours of play, so it's really tough to maintain focus during such a long period of time.
Rack number 5, Savannah to break, trailing 3 games to 1.
The break is pretty powerful, but it's always difficult to spread the balls good from the side in 10 ball.
Foul.
Yeah, nothing touching a rail. Boy, that was careless. That was very careless.
Yeah, because again, it's a good opportunity to put your opponent into trouble, and instead of doing this, you give him an opportunity to get back into the match. So this is dangerous because in a blink of an eye, the set can be turned upside down.
And
Because
look at
now
the
he has a
110.
really tough kick, yeah. And it's really tough. If he can pass by the long rail where he's aiming at, it's okay. But if he can't, then he's really in trouble.
10 ball corner pocket.
Well, if
So that's
Savannah
why
could have glued that.
yeah.
Sorry, Ben, if she could have glued that cue ball to the 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Well, that's a huge escape. Huge escape, and he needed to get it.
One ball, corner pocket.
Yeah, she's gonna have to go to the short rail. Maybe she called it on the side.
Side pocket.
I don't know. Yeah, that's too short, but try to.
Now,
Oh, that's too hard. I mean, the point was to go on the short rail, try to thin the one and leave the cue ball behind the 3, 10, all the balls that were lying, on the 3, 4, and 9, you know. So that was not the right speed, obviously.
Well, this is for the win. Yeah, just too many mistakes from Savannah EASTON, and they shake hands, but Nico KONKEL through to the final in this junior showdown. A star of the future to be sure, Ben. And I know that Savannah, well, she's not going to be happy with the way she played, but she can hold her head high. Semifinals, and again, she's one to watch in the ladies' game, to be sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I believe in the other semifinal, the score is 1-1. So we're gonna have a deciding set between Payne McBride and Las Martinez. It was a great match, Jim, and looking forward to that final. And stay tuned because we have plenty of matches coming up. And